What does a laughing hyena make you think of? Take a second. Really picture it, because whatever just came to mind, you've been lied to. Let's start with the basics, because I think a lot of people have a fundamentally wrong idea of what a hyena even is. Hyenas are not dogs. They are not related to dogs. They are actually more closely related to cats, mongooses, and civets. They belong to the suborder Feliformia, the cat-like carnivores. So the next time someone calls a hyena a glorified, wild dog, you can kindly correct them. There are 4 species of hyena: the spotted hyena, the striped hyena, the brown hyena, and the aardwolf. We are going to focus almost entirely on the spotted hyena today because they are the most studied, the most misunderstood, and frankly the most interesting. Spotted hyenas are large. Females are larger than males, which is already unusual for a mammal. They have one of the strongest bite forces of any land predator on Earth, strong enough to crush bone completely. They live in large social groups called clans that can number up to 80 individuals, and they are loud. Famously, disturbingly loud. Which brings us to the sound, the laugh. You know it. You've heard it your whole life. In cartoons, in documentaries, in The Lion King, hyenas are laughing. And the message has always been the same. They're unhinged. They're cowardly. They're the villains cackling in the background while the real predators do the real work. The popular belief is that hyenas laugh out of nervousness, submission, or just general chaotic energy. It became cultural shorthand for something unstable and a little pathetic. Disney didn't invent this idea. They just perfected it. But this characterization goes back centuries in how humans have written about and documented hyenas. It bled into science communication. It bled into nature documentaries. And it shaped the way most people understand one of the most sophisticated vocalizations in the animal kingdom. Here is what the laugh actually is. The spotted hyena giggle, which is its scientific name by the way, is not laughter in the way we experience it. It is a complex, information-dense vocalization that communicates identity, social rank, age, and emotional state all at once. Researchers at UC Berkeley conducted studies analyzing the acoustic structure of hyena giggling and found that individual hyenas have unique giggle signatures, meaning you can identify a specific hyena just from the sound of its call, the same way you can recognize a person's voice on the phone. Beyond identity, the pitch and the rate of the giggle encode social status. Higher-ranking hyenas produce subtly different calls than lower-ranking ones. The laugh is essentially a living social ID card being broadcast to the entire clan in real time. It also signals excitement and coordination during hunts and feeding. When a hyena is giggling at a kill, it is not nervous, it is communicating. It is telling the clan where it is, what is happening, and where it ranks in the feeding order. This is not chaos. This is a highly organized communication system that researchers are still working to fully decode. Let me make this concrete. Let's call her Zara. Zara is a mid-ranking spotted hyena in a clan of about 40. She's been tracking a wildebeest for the last 2 hours with 3 other clan members. They've separated it from the herd. It's exhausted. The hunt is almost over. Zara makes the kill. She giggles. To you, watching from a distance, it sounds unhinged, manic, like something is wrong with her. But to the rest of the clan within earshot, that giggle just communicated several things simultaneously. It said, I am Zara. I am here. There is food. Come now. And by the way, I outrank you, so mind where you put your mouth. Within minutes, higher-ranking females arrive first. They eat first. Lower-ranking members wait. Cubs get access based on their mother's rank. The entire feeding order is managed not through visible aggression alone, but through vocalizations that have been refined over millions of years. The laugh ran the whole operation. So let me ask you again, what do you think happens when a hyena laughs? Because here is something most people do not know. The most dominant animal in any spotted hyena clan is always a female. Always. The lowest ranking female in the clan outranks the highest ranking male. Female spotted hyenas are larger, stronger, and socially superior to every male in the group by default. Males that are born into the clan eventually leave to find other clans. When they arrive as outsiders, they start at the absolute bottom of the social hierarchy, regardless of their size. They spend years slowly working their way up through submissive behavior and patience. The females never leave. They inherit their mother's rank. The clan is theirs. The laugh is not comedy. It is not nervousness. It is coordination, identity, and power being broadcast out loud. Spotted hyenas are one of the most successful large carnivores on Earth. They have a higher hunting success rate than lions. Studies have shown that in many ecosystems, lions actually scavenge from hyena kills more often than hyenas scavenge from lions. The narrative has been completely backwards this entire time. The animal we cast as the cowardly cackling sidekick is running a matriarchal society, coordinating complex hunts and feeding its clan through one of the most sophisticated sophisticated vocal communication systems we have ever documented in a non-human species. So how did we get this so wrong for so long? The same way we have gotten a lot of things wrong. We looked at animal behavior and filtered it through our own social biases. A female-dominated society read as chaotic to researchers who were used to male dominance hierarchies being the default. The giggle sounded unhinged to people who expected power to be silent and serious. Hyenas were scavengers in the popular imagination because lions were noble and hyenas were not, and we decided which was which long before the data came in. This is not a small or isolated mistake. The history of animal behavior research is full of moments where scientists projected human social assumptions onto animals, and then built entire frameworks around those projections. Hyenas are just one of the clearest and most documented examples of that pattern. We have been calling the hyena's most powerful social tool a joke for centuries. An animal that runs a matriarchal society, outcompetes lions, and communicates in a vocal system we are still learning to decode. And our takeaway was that it was the unhinged villain cackling in the background. Maybe that says less about hyenas and more about how uncomfortable we are with power that doesn't look the way we expect it to. If you learned something new today, let me know in the comments. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more deep dives into the surprising science behind the world around us.